There's beauty in not having any of it figured out. Life is a curveball. Tomorrow, you might wake up and your circumstances might be a lot different than your circumstances today. You might make decisions differently and have a different thought process. And that means you have to become a different person entirely. Never having any of it figured out doesn't mean you don't know who you are. That just means you're in the process of learning consistently over time. It's growth, it's self-development, it's becoming the person you want to be, and you don't have to be upset with yourself that you don't have everything figured out about who you want to be right now. It takes a very long time to understand that I'm not there. I don't know when I'll be there, but I'm not in a rush. And we don't have to be in such a rush to understand, who we are. We can have a sense of security in ourselves, confidence, understand that, understand our values, have integrity, be kind and courageous. But other than understanding our personality and being secure with who we are, we're going to keep figuring stuff about ourselves every single day. After we keep peeling away at the layers and layers of trauma. And guess what? After, when you think you've peeled every single layer away, there's always another one. And it takes a very long time to get to the point where you have every single layer peeled. And it takes a very, strong person, a very mentally in tune person to really get there. And I'm not saying you're not that person. I'm not saying I'm not that person. But what I am saying is you can't expect to have everything figured out, because you're constantly peeling back layers every single day, every single moment. And that doesn't mean you're not worthy. That doesn't mean, you're not the type of person deserving of what you want in life. But that just genuinely means that it's a never-ending process of growth. And growth is so beautiful, because every single day, guess what happens when you grow? You get better, get stronger, taller, faster, smarter, whatever it may be, more emotionally intelligent, socially intelligent. All these things, it's like a beautiful garden growing from the midst of spring after winter has just fallen. It's a continuous pattern, and you may have your dark moments, and you may have your beautiful moments. What you have to do is enjoy where you are right now. Wanting to have it figured out is a thought process that is going to get you absolutely nowhere. It's going to have you stay stagnant. You're not going to be happy with who you are, where you're at, or your circumstances. And I'm not saying be happy with your circumstances, but what I am saying is that to enjoy what you have right now, because it's all you have. All we have is right here, right now. We don't have the future. We don't have the past. There's beauty in not knowing. There's beauty in learning, changing, and growing. There's such a big difference in realizing our potential and wondering why we don't have it figured out right now. Why do you want to have it figured out? Why are you so keen on being the smartest person in the room? Why are you so keen on having all the answers to everything? Not everyone is going to have the answers, but it's okay, because you take that step and you learn. Having it figured out, it is genuinely non-existent. And yes, you can have a lot of things figured out, who you are figured out, but it takes time. It takes time to get there. Maybe you won't be there 5 years from now, 10 years from now, because you're still peeling away trauma, limited beliefs. And that's okay. It doesn't have to be now. It doesn't have to be tomorrow. It didn't have to be yesterday either. There are many moments in your life waiting to be revealed to you, waiting to appear before your eyes in exactly the right moment. Everything happens as it's supposed to. Everything happens as it's needed to. So you don't need to have it figured out right now. You don't need to be able to know the answers to your problems right now, to know why these certain things are happening in your life right now, because guess what? There's a plan for it all. And whether you see that or not, that's okay, and you don't have to see that. But when you get to the point in your life where you have always wanted to be, you're going to look back and realize that you were happy that you didn't have it figured out, because there is beauty in not knowing the answer. There is beauty in being right here where you are right now and looking back on the past, knowing that everything really did happen for a reason. And that's genuinely okay.